This morning we're going to look at the AND operator. AND is the direct opposite of OR. So whereas OR will check if something or something is true, so if something 1 is true or something 2 is true, so you could get both. AND is something 1 is true and something 2 is true. Okay, so it's something that it's the opposite of mom logic. Mom doesn't give you, she gives you a choice. She doesn't sit there and say, oh, and if you don't eat your broccoli, that's okay, you get dessert as well. Okay, so let's look at our values. And in the example where we're talking about OR, I believe we looked to see if number was 7 or if financial was bonds. In this example, we're going to look at where number is 9 and financial is stocks. Okay, and the reason why I point that out is because there's only one 9 value and there's only one stocks value. For instance, if I was going to look at where number was 9 and where financial was bonds, let's say, you will notice that that would never come back because there is no value where that is. Okay, and that's the key with AND. It's going to significantly minimize the values that we get back on a normal, I should say normally. Okay, so let's call our query here. Okay, so with AND, very similar to OR, we're going to immediately throw out the operator and then we're going to use our little square bracket arrays, and then for my own, mental work here, what I do is I put a space between my square brackets. Okay, we're going to look where the number is 9, and then comma, we're going to look at where financial is stocks. And just a note too as well, make sure to close your quotes on these values. You'll get a very interesting error if you don't. It's one thing fun about experimenting around with things sometimes. Okay, so we're looking at where number is 9 and financial is stocks. So if I were to if I was going to look at bonds, case in point, and I'll show this really fast. If I was going to say, hey, let's look at bonds, nothing comes back, because there is no value. So AND is going to check if both of these are true. Whereas OR, it would be if this is true or this is true. And that's one of the big differences. It is, like I said, the opposite of the mom logic.